What's up guys, Enkiri here, and welcome to vlog number 97. And I got a heck of a session for you guys today. We've got some solid high bar squat triples, a few powerful resisted sprints, and some nice heavy kettlebell swings to cap it all off. So let's kick it off with the squats here. Now, this was the very first session using the high bar squat. I mentioned in my last back squat vlog where I was using the low bar squat that I had just kind of gotten sick of it. I never felt comfortable with the low bar position, and every rep just kind of felt awkward and heavy, even when the weight was clearly not heavy for me. It just felt cumbersome, and it would take way too long for my hips to get loose enough to really hit the proper positions, and it was beating them up too much too. So I decided I was better off just scrapping it. So this here was the first high bar session in a long time, I think since last summer or something like that, where I think I left off with a 5x3 with 375 pounds. But immediately after making this switch, the carryover from all the zombie squats I've been doing lately became very apparent. In recent history, I've really toned down the amount of total squatting that I've been doing because I don't really plan to compete in powerlifting anytime soon. So I wanted to take all that strength that I've built over the years and kind of transfer it into other things, which has necessitated a small drop off in my absolute squatting numbers. But so I did actually hit a decent single last summer with 450 pounds when I was using kind of a hybrid squat technique between the low bar and the high bar. And then up until recently with these zombie squats, that was really the last time I had focused on doing any heavy squat work at all. But now the zombie squats have been feeling so good these last few months that I just kept pushing and pushing them, and I was able to hit the 405 there finally, which basically puts my front squat right back up to as strong as it's ever been with far less overall frequency and volume. So that's a big win there for me. And historically, I've always experienced a great carryover between front squats and back squats. But when I started doing the low bar squats, I could feel that the carryover just really wasn't there anymore between the two variations. Flash forward to these high bar squats though, and like I said, it was immediately apparent to me that all the gains I've recently made on the zombie squats were having a big effect here, because last time I did a cycle of high bar squats last summer, I definitely was not as strong at it as I am right now. And in this session, my very first time back to the movement, it feels a little bit awkward, but I was able to work up to a pretty damn easy triple with 395 pounds, which is well below my all-time best, but this was quite an easy set. My goal here in this session was just to work up to a moderately heavy set of 3 reps and start to regain some comfort and familiarity with the exercise. I would guess, based on how this set moved and how it felt, that I probably had about 30 or so pounds left in me for a set of 3 reps, which would put my estimated max single at the moment right up in the high 400s. And like I've mentioned before, that should be just about right where it should be, because every time I've been able to front squat 400 pounds, I've been able to back squat 500 pounds. Except I've never zombie squatted 400 pounds until now, so who knows where that'll take us. But it just takes a little bit of work to get it up to the 500 pound mark. Now, I wouldn't be able to do it today, but I'm on the right track. So that's cool, because if I can get my back squat back up to 500 pounds, then just like with the front squat, that would be the first time I've ever cracked 500 with such low total frequencies and such low total volumes, and with my focus being split in so many other directions concurrently. So that would be pretty awesome, and I'm gonna try to do what I can to get there. I'm not gonna kill myself for it, because I'm past that, but I'm gonna give it the old college try for sure. Anyway, after the squats, I moved on to some resisted contrast sprints using the sled. I think I've mentioned that I'm currently doing some form of sprinting 3 times a week using different resistances on the sled. So one thing I've been experimenting with lately is doing some heavier sled sprints after my squat work. The reason I'm doing it this way is because after squatting heavy weights like this, my body and my nervous system are completely primed, and the heavy resisted sprints don't feel quite so heavy in that case. I don't have data to back it up because I don't have a method of accurately timing myself yet, but I would wager that I can run with 180 pounds faster here after squatting than I could by itself on a standalone session where I hadn't squatted beforehand. But so, like I said, I was using 180 pounds here for the heavy sprints, and then stripping off 2 of the 45s and using 90 pounds on the way back. And I did 6 total sets, with each sprint being just about 15 yards. The first set is a little bit of a feeler set though, so it was only really 5 all-out sets. It's good stuff though. Everything felt fast and powerful here, and I could really just feel the power in my legs driving into the ground, which is a pretty cool feeling. I can't remember if I mentioned this last time or not, but I did actually place an order for one of those Jawku speed timing systems. It looks like they finally released the Android app that I've been waiting on for so long. So basically, for this setup, you wear the sensor on one of your limbs, and then you set up your phone as the finish line. And the system records the time from when you started moving to when the sensor crosses the finish line. So hopefully that gets here in the next few days, and I don't have any hiccups with the app on my phone or anything, because I'll be pretty freaking pumped to give it a test run as soon as possible. And then I finished up the session here with some solid heavy kettlebell swings. I was using 150 pounds plus a pretty decent bit of band tension here, and I've just been doing these once a week and slowly increasing the weight on the implement by 5 or 10 pounds just every 4 weeks or so. And I'm getting pretty darn comfortable swinging these heavy weights around. Sometimes I get yanked off balance, but that happens to the best of us every now and then, especially as you start dealing with an implement that weighs more than you do. It gets pretty easy to be yanked around by it when it's just flailing all over the damn place. These were good sets overall though. I'm getting a really good stretch in the hammies at the bottom, my turnaround is usually pretty quick and efficient, and I'm getting a powerful snap in my hips to finish out the movement. So I just got to keep following the plan here. Be consistent, be patient, and keep punching that clock every day. I think that the results are starting to speak for themselves though. Anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. Please be sure to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and definitely leave me some love in the comments down below. Also, if you're interested in online coaching, be sure to shoot me an email at enkiri.elite@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to pass some more information your way. Keep training hard, and I will catch you guys next time.